Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bronze Reaper podcast. I'm your host, Rosalind Perkins. How's everyone doing? I have a big announcement, and I'm gonna need all of y'all's help. But we're gonna get into the show first, and in the middle of the show, I will give the big announcement. Um, I took yesterday off because I needed a little break. I did a little bit of research. I did a little bit of research on reparations. Something gave me an idea, and I wanted this. I was like, damn, we all talk about reparation. We all talk about how to make the black community better. We talk about the keys to the foundational black Americans, and we have all these crazy conversations. But sometimes I always tell people, hold on, something just came out, 14th Amendment. I'm sorry, everyone. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna get back into what I'm saying. We talk a lot about black, the black status. We even critique black Americans. But now, I do want to say this. Give me a second. Let me see if anything needs to be updated. If we're good, we're good. All right, I gotta update my computer. I'm gonna update it after the show. So I do want to say this. We are black excellence. Hold on a second. We are black excellence. We always have been black excellence. One thing about black America, one thing about black Americans, you can't duplicate our spirits. Our spirit is on a whole different level. You have other people you got the African spirit, you got the Caribbean spirits. They are prideful people. We understand that. But black Americans is a whole new different level. Let me put this on pause. It's a whole new level of what we are. Our innovation goes all the way from America to Asia to Europe to Africa. Even Australians and people are doing what we're doing. It's incredible, you know? But I say that to say this. Give me a second, everyone. Give me a second, everyone. I say that to say this. I. No, 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 no. Yeah, so everything that we do now is all on us. As black Americans, we already know most of these people are not with us. We already know these people are trying to manipulate our success. They're not trying to give us no type of credit. And the reason why I say that is look at all the stuff we produce. Look at all the stuff that we have done for others. It can never be duplicated. Hold on one second. Let me connect sign. Yeah, it can never ever be duplicated ever again. You know, and the reason why is because we're still adding on to what we have done already. You know, I want to give a shout out to certain people. Claude Anderson, Dick Gregory, um, probably some more later on, but those two people right there, they warned us. They warned us years ago that like, yo, you know what? These people are coming to misplace. I mean, replace us. They're coming to replace us. They're not coming to help. They're not coming to like, oh yeah, we all as one. They have never done that, and we got to be personally honest like that. There's have some that have been rebels, and say, yo, you know what? Those are my real brothers. The foundational Black Americans are my real brothers. Yeah, we might not like how they move, but they move because we turned our back on them. Hold on a second. Hold on one second, everyone. All right, I'll watch that later on. Yeah, it's just yeah, I got the big TV working right now. It's looking lovely. Yo, that shit is in 4K too, yo. That looking crazy. But yeah, it's we gotta give credit to the OGs that like, yo, you know what, kind of like sacrificed their careers for us. We gotta be personally honest about that. There always have been people like that. But before we start, I would like you to like and subscribe and also comment. I will be doing it as well right now. Hold on a second. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, everyone. I gotta share it myself. Let's see right there. All right, we're all sharing, so we haven't started yet, everyone. Because we got something to talk about today. And like, I don't have no shows to watch right now. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm just putting on my hashtags, and I'll tell you what we're talking about today. All right, I'm back. All right, so my topic question for today is the new black fatigue code. Was it code word? The reason why I started talking about that is I never knew what it was, and we're gonna figure it out. If you don't even know what it is, it's all right. We're gonna find out together. Um, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. I was supposed to do that yesterday, but it just a whole bunch of stuff came up. Um, let's see. Is that my community? Yeah. So yeah, black fatigue. That's gonna be that's gonna be the main topic today. But our subtopic is Aiden Russ disrespects black culture and black women. The reason why we got to talk about that is because Aiden Ross got into it with another female. And he's gonna have to hold this L. The reason why I say he's gonna have to hold this L. Give me a second. I forgot to put one more other thing. Give me a second, everyone. All right. Oh no, it won't let me there. All right. So like I was saying, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be crazy. Aiden Ross has a thing about disrespecting black women. This isn't the first time he actually just disrespecting black culture and just period. This is why when I be looking at DGG and Cardi Boy and all these other people, I have an issue with. I always had an issue with that. They wanna be black to a certain extent. They think the rules don't account with them. This is why I don't really jump to save these people. Like DDG, he's going through his situation right now, but I'm not gonna jump to save him. And the reason why is look how much he disrespects. Look how the people that he's around, like Aiden Ross, disrespects black culture, black people. Period. He was on the phone calling AD a fat black bitch, basically, a fat bitch. He called him a fat bitch, but if he was in his face, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. So what's different now that y'all on the phone? And if he pulls up, shit's gonna get serious. Like we gotta ask these questions. Like, yo, Why does the rules don't work for these people? This is why I said I didn't put that on a main priority to jump for DDG like that. And this is just me. I didn't want to jump. I didn't want to jump to conclusions where it's like, yo, how can we help DDG? He's going through, women problems. Because that's all it is. This is just a woman problem. And I could have been like, oh, yo, what she's doing is wrong. She's gonna look crazy at the end. No, I'm not gonna say shit. Not for a while until shit get interesting. Then we're gonna talk about it. But his family's gonna have to solve that shit. Because let me tell you something. When niggas was staying on cold on Aiden, when he was disrespecting black people and saying all this crazy shit, he even disrespected Carmelo Anthony. Like, we have seen this shit out of him. This shit ain't nothing new. This ain't, how many times we had to kick in his back and say, like, this nigga's a borderline racist. He's an undercover racist. He's one. Let me tell you who Aiden Ross is. Aiden Ross is one of those type of people that'll say, yo, black people are ghetto. Why can't they be more like you? He's one of those type of people that use shit like that. He use offensive, low-key offensive shit towards black people. You called a black woman unintelligent. You know how insulting that is? You know how important a black woman is important to America? Like, let's be personally honest. Aiden Ross is sounding like Myron Gaines now. He's coming to a point where he's sounding like Myron Gaines. And I know, oh, yo, no, they're not. That's two different things. No, not really. The only thing with Myron is just a borderline fucking dickhead. And he wants to be racist, but he can't be racist because, first of all, he's not even white. Second of all, his own people don't even own their own fucking country. Third of all, we already know he's a sellout. Is this Aiden Ross? We already know you're an industry plant. You always have been an industry plant. How the fuck you low key making crazy money, and you're not even out here like that? I'm just being personally honest. Yeah, you put in some work, but at the end of the day, let's look at other people who put in work for like 10 years, 8 years. Then we ask, like, yo, how's Aiden? What is he known for? Like, we know it. All right, let's do this. Kai Cenat is known for skits and doing stupid shit. ISO Speed is known for doing wild shit and doing dog noises. What is Aiden Ross known for? NBA 2K, that's it. Then when you try to do this shit, because you started Kick. Let's say you had a hands in Kick. We're going to say that. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, we're going to say you had a hand in Kick. What else after that? Nobody really uses Kick like that. I like Kick. I watch Kick, but there's not a lot of people like me watching Kick. It's always YouTube or Twitch. So, just like I said, just listening to you talk and stuff and talking crazy and shit. My nigga, you're getting played out. This is why you have to do these antics. You thinking, yo, You thinking you're saying something like because you're disrespecting a woman? No. A lot of y'all, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all streamers is like that. A lot of y'all streamers like to disrespect black women. Personally, that is that is my pet peeve. It's just y'all just disrespecting black women just to disrespect black women. First of all, Aiden Ross, you look like a fucking meth head. You look like a nigga. You look like an old school crackhead, my nigga. You look like an old school crackhead. The reason why bitches is fucking with you because you have money. I don't know why a bitch would want to fuck with you. You pick your nose online, my nigga. That's nasty. Like, yeah, I talk fucking crazy. Yeah, I say some foul shit sometimes, but my nigga, I tell the truth. It's not, Aiden Ross, it's not like you're a dickhead. You have no reason to be a dickhead because at the end of the day, without money, what do you have, my nigga? What do you have? Niggas use you for content, my nigga. That's the only reason why niggas watch you is for content, nigga. Nigga, you think niggas was watching you just so they could see like, oh yo, I'm gonna give you one. Gucci third leg and what's her name? The former OnlyFans girl. When the girl gave him some when the dude gave the girl herpes. You think niggas was there for you? Nigga was there for the content. Like my nigga, the niggas was there for the content. Like I don't know what type of grudge you got against black people. You want to pick and choose what black people you. Let me tell you something. You and Charleston White make a great team, and the reason why y'all make a great team because y'all both hate niggas. Y'all all hate black people. Charleston White's putting on a show. And the reason why I say he's putting on a show, and that's not how he is, because niggas will really run up on him with guns. His own community say he's a bitch ass nigga. His own community said that. His whole community say, yo, the nigga don't come around here like that. He has never came around here. You're a fake activist. Let's personally be honest. You're a fake activist, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Oh, niggas wasn't really watching me because I was trying to save the kids. Nigga, no, you wasn't trying to save the kids. Nigga, you was trying to get money. Just say you was trying to get money. Just say, yo, the money wasn't kicking in. It wasn't profitable. That's all you gotta fucking say. You did it for profit. That's why, yo, you shouldn't even tell niggas you're an activist. Activist of what? These young kids don't fucking respect you. He's like, yo, he's a bitch ass nigga. He's a herb. Why the fuck would I want him to be a fucking mentor? You're a known fucking rat, nigga. What you mean? And you're okay with being a fucking rat. But the thing about it, the reason why you're not a civilian, because you don't stay in the civilian's place. Aiden Rush, you're not a civilian either, my nigga. You don't want to stay in the civilian's place. You want to go into the devil's lair, where the demons are. That's what you want to do, Aiden. And let's talk about it. Hold on. And even though I say, hold on, unintelligent piece of shit. Give me a second. Like, yo, we got to talk about it, you know? Hold up, hold up. Let's see everybody's favorite tether. We'll see what Poetic Flacco said. Let's make content out of it.
Current qualified lessees can now get this 2025.
Punch TDE is sending subliminal warnings to Aiden Ross.
Ooh.
So Aiden Ross, well, it was a clip that people like clipped it. So people clipped him going off on Doechii on his channel, well, on his stream. So yeah,
Can we watch that first?
Yeah, and then I'll show you why he's mad at her.
Hey, don't get me started on that bitch. Don't get me started on that industry plant. Don't get me started. You guys can say shit whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant. I've been streaming for like a long time now. Fuck Doechii.
That's what he lied about right there. He is an industry plant, my nigga. Aiden, let's ask you this question. How do you think you get all those interviews? You think because niggas like you? You think it's because, yo, you're a great person, nigga? Let's personally be honest about it. You're not. You're not a great person. You have never been a great person. You've been an ass kisser. And I still think you need to go get that STD checked. The STD test checked. You need a test, man. Cause you was fucking around with them OnlyFans and them fucking porn stars too, man. You should have been got checked out.
The umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. She deserves, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible.
How's she steal it if they let her use it? You can't steal nothing that people let you use.
Jake Future, what's up, my dog? So Doechii. That's a lot. Doechii. Doechii. Okay? She has zero talent. I call out talent. I hope everyone.
I wonder what he thinks about Doechii.
Yeah, you think he doesn't like Doechii?
Yeah, play the video that he got mad about. Now again, it's not just him.
I saw. Hold on.
Everybody got upset.
Okay. Watch her at the Met Gala. Doechii. But if we're gonna hold on, pause it real quick, Josh, please.
Yeah.
If we're gonna watch that, can we like we have to see her response to it as well because it's a gross mischaracterization. But go ahead, run the clip.
Her response was, "A girl can't get an umbrella." Like
run the clip.
Yeah.
Doechii.
Yes, I'm ready.
Not Met Gala, Paris Fashion Week.
Another umbrella now. Another one right there. And another one. Need another one.
Another umbrella.
Excuse me. I need more fucking umbrellas.
Two more umbrellas.
Right there.
Two more umbrellas.
All right, make a path, everyone.
Clear a path. Clear a path here. Clear a path.
And do not let that fucking bell. I will not.
Yes. So she said, "Yo, give me a fucking umbrella now. Get it."
Bro, do you understand this? She was already running 5 minutes late.
Oh, sorry.
This is her
And
first.
that was like the Met Gala, by the way, not Fashion Week.
You're Met Gala. Her first time at the Met Gala.
Sure.
You know, she's running late.
Yeah.
This is a huge moment. She's not trying to be a diva. She has
That's
like
been a diva.
I mean, she has a fit that is a huge moment for her, and she doesn't want to have because people be clowning hella hard. Oh, Doechii show up at the Met Gala and her fit was da 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 da.
You can say, "Get me more umbrellas, please."
But no, she's under direct, and I can't stand Doechii. Let me just say this.
But this right here was one moment where I can't. I love her.
No.
And otherwise,
No. I think that you love her. You're the biggest Doechii hater I've ever met,
hell no, that's not true.
brother.
Academics probably is not me.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're like the same guy. Like,
Nigga, are those sweatpants or corduroys, nigga? Flacco, what the fuck are you doing, man? Don't dress like... Yo, you need a tailor, man. Yo, No Jumper should give you some clothes, man. That shit looks crazy.
brother.
What you doing, people?
Basically.
Yo, them
Yeah,
peanuts
no,
crazy,
like,
nigga.
but let's be real. Despite that, she was not acting out of pocket or doing any.
She was out of pocket.
So if
right?
this was a white woman, if this was Taylor Swift,
She would be out of
would
pocket.
nobody would have given a fuck. But because it's Doechii, they want to trip on a black woman doing it. Aiden Ross,
Lush, this
the
is you doing
fucking
that white savior
no. Aiden Ross, Aiden Ross, the fucking cracker. You feel me?
Okay,
Like
so he can have an opinion on bad people.
no, but like him, like calling her a bitch, or like referring to like a black.
She's a bad person.
Why?
Did he say that she stole from someone?
No. Like no, sorry. Like it's like her like ideas and.
Oh, her ideas were stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but listen.
So who
if
is
you watch a video?
Yeah. Aiden Ross, you don't even have enough hip hop knowledge to have the nuances to understand. Who did she steal from, bro? What exactly?
But he thinks that she's a bad person.
How is she an industry plant when she has records in 2017? Anxiety was written years ago. Like, dude, Doechii, you can say what you want. She's a talented artist, and she has every right to be in the industry. Her presence is important. I don't fuck with her. I ain't never slapping a Doechii song, but for me, I would never disrespect her in that regard. And for him to go and say something to like that, yeah, Abel, don't do it. Sorry, Abel and Cardi, I can't believe, bro. He just is like a new millennium cocksucker, bro. That's why Aiden Ross is weak, bro.
He sent a video that a lot of people, not just him, was very.
The meth head is right, man. The meth head is right. The meth head told off the other meth heads like, yo, my nigga, how you talk about, yo, you don't got, Aiden Ross don't have enough hip hop or rap knowledge to tell us what's dope or not. I'd rather listen to Rosenberg before I listen to Aiden Ross. All jokes aside. I'll listen to Rosenberg before I listen to Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross don't have that type of knowledge to be listening to. This is why I always tell the youth, it's the blind leading the blind with y'all niggas. We already been through that shit. That's why we listen to the old niggas now.
Upset about because it felt like you were berating your employees. Give me get an umbrella now. Give me the umbrella.
They probably were dumbass late with the umbrella.
Yeah, and people
get her the fucking umbrella.
Yeah.
Where the that's her last recourse.
And people
that's the
like
only thing we saw. The umbrella was probably supposed to be there a half hour ago.
Well, no,
context is king.
No. Lunch, that's not true. She was coming out. And she seen.
She was running late, bro. She was late. What do you mean? Wait.
And there's context here, though, right?
Okay.
Don't try to rewrite the context, bro. She was coming out, about to walk to her car, and she
in the rain, by the way, in a fit that's worth essentially hundreds of thousands of dollars because she's premiering something at the Met Gala. Okay, continue.
No, but don't rewrite the context though. She was about to walk out, but then she see, oh shit, there's paparazzi. Okay, cool. And then from that moment on, that's when she began to brainstorm. Okay, yo, let's grab like the dress and so I'll hide in it, and then umbrellas on top of it.
But what did she like? What did she do?
They were not supposed to have the umbrella on deck already. That was something new.
But what did like an Afrocentric, nerdy lesbian girl do to Aiden Ross that he has this much animosity? That he's hold on.
And he felt like it was
But why? So she's a bitch. She's this. She's that.
When you
she's
act like that to people, you are a bitch.
She's an industry plant. We're just gonna like take any accomplishment and accolade from her and artistic merit away from her because fool. He's extra'd out.
No,
he was crashing out. You feel me? This is why like this is why rappers won't hang out with him unless he has the walk on deck. This is why. He's essentially a step away from
There's no more walk, bro.
And to turn into, listen,
he's like literally.
And to turn this bro, and to turn this into like a race thing is kind of crazy.
What do you mean turn it into a race thing?
If Taylor Swift did this, it'll be the same backlash, bro.
It's a white man berating a black woman. That's just so people go.
No,
boom. Say it louder for the people in the back. It's what?
No, though. Beyond Aiden Ross, you said people had an issue with her doing this because she's black. I'm saying no.
I think there is a huge element of that.
Hell
because
nah, bro.
Because if it was first of all, it's part of it was her status in the game because she's not famous enough to be acting like this. No, it absolutely is. If this let me ask you, Flacco. So if it was Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, would people have had such?
Yes.
No.
Are you out of your mind?
No. Absolutely not. We expect that from them. They're more established.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people is mad about how fast she came up, and that's all I see on Twitter.
But
Bro,
talking to people like that is bad.
And then you
bro.
had people like Flacco laughing at her first week sales. Oh, 11,000 in her first week. She's irrelevant. And then hopped on her dick. Then hopped on her
never
dick.
laughed at her.
Yeah, no, you like.
You was definitely
He was
hating.
who riding her, and then hopped on
We
her
never
dick.
talked about Doechii.
Yes, we
like,
did.
first
Yes,
week
we
sales,
did.
like, when it
Pull up the
dropped.
clip, and then
From last year, we talked about. But listen,
no,
bro,
when her album dropped, and then
We
8
never
weeks
talked-
later,
Yo,
you were
this
talking about
nigga's
how impressed you
airing
were.
him out.
That despite
Never
the album
talked
being
about the
out for
album
so
when
Salute to Beth Head Lush, man. Yo, Lush, yo, you airing the nigga out, bro. My nigga Lush, yo, he's airing you out. Yo, watch what this nigga says. This nigga spitting facts.
No, absolutely famous enough to be acting like this.
No.
No, it absolutely is. If this okay,
Famous
so
or not, don't
so
put
okay, so let me
pose
ask
like
you,
that.
Flacco. So if it was Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, would people have had such?
yes.
No.
Are you out of your
No.
mind?
No. Absolutely not. We expect that from them. They're more established.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people is mad about how fast she came up, and that's all I see on Twitter.
But
Bro,
talking to people like that is bad.
And then
bro.
you had people like Flacco.
But the thing is, let me tell you what it is with Duce. I'm not even a Duce fan. She can rap. We haven't seen no shit like this since Missy. We haven't seen no shit like this since Missy. And I'm not saying they're in the same league, but they do similar shit. I don't think she's more creative as Missy. I don't think she has more characters than Missy, but they do the same thing. Like spot on, they do the same fucking thing. And we can't hate on her for not, just doing the shit that they do now.
Laughing at her first week sales. Oh, 11,000 in her first week. She's irrelevant. And then hopped on her dick. Then hopped on her
never
dick.
laughed at her.
Yeah, you like.
You was definitely
He was
hating.
who riding her, and then hopped on
We
her
never
dick.
talked about Doechii.
Yes, we
like,
did.
first
Yes,
week
we
sales,
did.
like, when it
Pull up the
dropped.
clip, and then
From last year, we talked about. But listen,
no,
bro,
when her album dropped, and then
We
8
never
weeks
talked-
later, you were talking about how impressed you were.
we
That despite
never
the album
talked
being
about the
out for
album
so
when it dropped,
long,
Lush. That's a lie.
Flacco,
Lush. I guarantee you. Lush.
I look up to you. I love you. You're wrong, brother.
Lush, the first week that Doechii album dropped, her first week sales, we never talked about it. It came
You
out
were like,
after she won
she's
the Grammy.
not
Lush.
relevant. No, it was within. Okay, you want
After
to.
she won the Grammy, we
Regardless, it's within a 2 week
Nobody
period of her
was
album.
talking about that album, bro.
Exactly. So now you're even being more dismissive. No one was even talking about the album. You see how you say, like, now you're phrasing it in
I
even
think she's a
more.
dope artist. Am I wrong for saying she's dope?
No, you're not wrong for
Okay,
saying
so-
she's
okay,
dope.
cool.
But what I'm saying is you flip-flopped on it, and I'm pointing to the
How about
hypocrisy.
flip-flop?
I'm pointing to the hypocrisy on it.
The album
Just like,
still in sell. and
yes,
she-
it did, because you wound up popping on her dick
No,
like a couple
the
months
music
later.
to me is good.
No, but you weren't talking about the music. You said how impressive it was that she had such a large spike in sales and the percentage. Bro,
Because of, I said, the Grammy look to me was
brah,
industry
brah, brah, brah,
playlist.
BBL Uno.
I said, the Grammy look was industry playlist.
Yo, my
I
nigga's
felt like the
wildin'
random
right
spike was
now.
kind of crazy, but I still said the music is still good.
No.
Just the rise of the fame is suspicious.
Even I want to say even before, and I don't want
no.
to speak definitively, and you
I've
can't even
never
say hell
talked
no.
about Doechii
No, I want to say
before the
before
Grammys.
because we was talking about Doechii when her shit dropped because
Where?
of on here
No.
because of the NPR thing because
The
and
news wasn't out when like her album dropped.
that's debatable, but
The
regardless,
news didn't exist when the album dropped.
that's not true. No,
I wasn't in LA when the album dropped.
No. The news didn't exist, but we were discussing.
So where the because I wasn't in LA when the album dropped.
We had a podcast that we've done every Thursday for the past year, brother.
Y'all discussed
And
it,
change.
though, not me. I was gone for 4 months.
I don't
bro.
know if that's true. He was gone for 4 months, Josh?
Yes.
November to January, right?
No,
That's 2 months, bro.
no. October, November, December, and then I came back January.
No.
He was gone for a while.
3 months. All right.
was
You're
gone
still
for a
you're
while.
still exaggerating.
She's been looking for an insight in that data forever.
Oh. Hi. I'm gonna find it. Did you tell her about?
That shit was crazy. Yo, I'm gonna say this, all right? Lush aired out fucking Flacco. He aired out fucking Flacco for that shit, man. What Lush was saying, Meth had Flacco was saying. I mean, Meth had Lush was saying about Meth had Aiden. Yo, that shit is true. This shit is true. Cause that shit does come off as disrespect. That shit comes off as racist. I think it was disrespectful. I think it was racist. Hold on one second. And of course, like, black men is gonna come to her defense, like, yo, my nigga, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking like that to a black female? You know? It's disrespect. And I'm glad TDE Punch said something. I'm glad Punch said something. You know, let's see what he says. Hold on. We're going to see what TDE Punch says. I'm sorry, Punch TDE. I do want to do Godfrey, but I'm not. I'm good on Godfrey right now. Let me see what he says.
Don't get me started on that industry plant. She's unintelligent. Unintelligent piece of she is, bro. That entitled. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. Woo. And I'm a Doechii fan. I was like, I like her, man. She's dope. She's very quick. I love her clever lyrics, the whole nine. I like her whole get up, the whole nine. I dig it. And I saw that at the Met Gala when she was like, Diana Ross can Doechii, you just got here. You just got here. I hope that it's wrong. I hope that it's not because I'm with Doechii. The apostle. Oh, I don't like heterosexual men.
But when we tell you what it is, that's why I said I didn't want to watch it, because he flips flops with that shit. Hold on, backlash. Let's see what this guy says. You know, I'm gonna see what he says. I never seen this guy.
Friends and digital content creators that do.
I'm never subscribed, but if he's
about what this individual said right here. So apparently, when Aiden Ross goes off, he starts talking. Don't here, bro. But I don't really care because Doechii gets a lot of hate, and sometimes when you try to keep it professional, there's some things that you don't really say, or sometimes that you can't say. But I'm gonna say it for him, man, because I really think that this is messed up. Aiden Ross goes off on Doechii during his stream. He recently did a live stream where he was going off on Doechii, bro, for no apparent reason. I didn't like it. I wasn't rocking with it. I honestly just don't agree with it. I'm baffled by it, disgusted by what he is saying and the way that he comes across, bro, because there is no way that Doechii is a person that deserves all this hate. This hate is what's getting her more popular anyways. So you really can't be mad at it at the same time. But there's just some things that others say that just get so annoying, bro. So annoying. And I'm talking about what this individual said right here. So apparently when Aiden Ross goes off, he starts talking about Doechii, starts talking about the incident about the umbrella. This all stems from that scenario right there. So if you don't know, Doechii was supposed to do the Met Gala. She was supposed to have this outfit that had to be kept hidden. And the whole importance of the situation was that nobody was supposed to see her outfit. It was bad news if you saw this outfit before the grand reveal type shit. So she had these umbrellas. She's telling these employees, these workers, bro, to get her these umbrellas. She said, give me the fucking umbrellas. I'll play the clip right now.
Another one right there. And another one. I don't need another one. Another umbrella. I need more fucking umbrellas. Two more umbrellas. Right there. Two more umbrellas. All right, make a path, everyone.
Clear a path. Move. Clear a path here. Clear a path.
Do not let that one umbrella. I will not.
Doechii is getting ready. Obviously, she's being covered, and she has these workers, these employees that are around her, bro. And she's telling them to get her a fucking umbrella. Give me a fucking umbrella. I need 2 more fucking umbrellas. That's what she's saying, bro. And this is what got Aiden Ross so upset, the way that Doechii was acting in this clip right here. Now, I want to remind you that the people that she is talking to, they appear to be workers. The way that Aiden Ross tackles the situation is in regards to the 9-to-5 workers. He says, you're a multi-millionaire getting mad and raging and yelling to 9-to-5 workers. It's bullshit. So this is one of the first responses that he made in regards to Doechii and calling her out because of this.
Not gender, guys. I come at everybody. I don't care what gender or race you are. If you're disrespectful to a 9-to-5 hardworking person, it pisses me off. It's a pet peeve. You're a multi-millionaire getting mad and raging and yelling.
Hold up. Did he just hold on? What did you just
responses that he made?
Buddy, I don't care what gender or race you are. If you're disrespectful to a 9-to-5 hardworking person, it pisses me off. It's a pet.
But didn't you just disrespect a homeless person? Didn't you just tell niggas like, yo, niggas is broke out here? Nobody can't tell you anything? Motherfucker, you disrespect them too. Yo, what type of shit are you on? Like, what type of shit are you on? You're one of the most disrespectful people out here. Like, are we really doing this? Are we really even talking like this? Like, oh, yo, Aiden Ross didn't mean to do. Nah, Aiden Ross know what he was doing. I personally think Aiden Ross always been low-key racist. He only likes certain black people that can give him shit. He's a nigga needer. He's a nigga needer. This is why when he said, oh, yo, I'm going to change my ways. I'm looking at a new, different path this year. It's 2025. I'm going to go positive. Nigga, eat a dick. I knew you wasn't going to go positive. You's a liar. You the devil, nigga. The fuck? You thought you was going to deceive somebody? You deceived yourself.
Peeve. You're a multi-millionaire getting mad and raging and yelling at 9-to-5 workers. It's bullshit. It's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it out for what it is. Have patience. You're blessed to be making millions of dollars doing something you love in this world. So why do you can't have a little bit of patience or calm? But for real, like, fuck. So all these people want to make it about race. It's just horrible. Stop doing this bullshit. This is the problem with the internet. It's like, so.
You are low-key racist, nigga. Only thing you just missed is just calling her a black bitch, nigga. That's all you called her a bitch? You told her she's uneducated? She's talentless? Nigga, are you crazy? Is this the shit that we... This is why I don't listen. Let me tell you something. This is why I don't listen to certain people when we talk black politics. I'm going to be personally honest. This is why I don't listen. When we talk black politics and black agendas, I don't listen to black people or people who are not in the black diaspora. I barely listen to the people in the black diaspora if you're not a foundational black American. Because technically... I'm going to be personally honest. Most niggas from other countries haven't succeeded really anything. Y'all really personally didn't succeed anything. First of all, y'all need to get all them motherfuckers out your country. Only person who's probably doing that is the dude Abraham and fucking... What's his name? In South Africa. I just don't want these fucking white South Africans to come over here because them niggas are going to end up getting shot. And I'm going to be personally honest. Them niggas going to get shot out here. Fucking around.
I don't know, and I don't really, like, care. I'm sure she doesn't care how I am as a human being. I don't give a fuck. Whatever she wants to show, wants to smack me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm going to double down and just repeatedly, again, I'm not folding. It was.
No, Aiden Ross is saying that he doesn't like how she was treating 9-to-5 workers. The only problem is, bro, is that Aiden Ross doesn't even know how a 9-to-5 worker lives. He doesn't know their real reality. He doesn't know. He even thought Twitch streamers slammed for being out of touch after claiming average salary is $100K a year, not knowing that people make way, way less than that every single year. He is so out of touch with reality. He doesn't even know how much regular people make every single day of their lives.
This nigga crazy.
That right there should tell me that he is fake raging about 9-to-5 workers. You don't even know what 9-to-5 work.
Told you he's a fucking meth head, man. The kid's a fucking meth head, man.
Go through on a daily basis. You don't know that people with regular jobs get yelled at by their bosses every fucking day, bro. You know that when you work a regular job, you are going to get yelled at. You might do something that you don't want to do. You might get yelled at, you might get written up, you might get fired. And you know what's crazy? You might just have to just take it under the chin because that's what the real world is. But you know what? It's nothing personal. It's just a job. And that's why they don't get upset like Aiden Ross is getting upset. These workers aren't even as offended as Aiden Ross is. Why? Because they live in the real world. They know that it's really not that serious. Doechii isn't even yelling at them directly. Doechii isn't cussing them out.
Have you ever seen texting story videos like these? And have you ever wondered how the heck are these getting 17 million views? And how are
It's not like she's calling them unintelligent and calling them the B word and saying that they're pieces of shit like Aiden Ross was saying about Doechii.
On that bitch. Don't get me started on that industry plant. Don't get me started. You guys can say shit, whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant.
Yes,
I've been streaming for like a long time.
You are an industry plant. Like, let's personally be honest. What are you known for? You have to tell somebody what you're known for to know, oh yeah, you do that. We know what ISO Speed is known for. We know what Kai Cenat's known for. We don't know what you're known for. Oh, we don't know you for interviews. Let's personally be honest. Like, my nigga, you think I haven't watched a lot of it. I don't even think I haven't watched any of your interviews. This shit is boring.
Time now. Fuck Doechii. The umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. She deserves, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. Jake Future, what's up, my dog? So fuck Doechii. Fuck Doechii. Fuck Doechii. Okay?
And you know, Doechii had responded on her story in regards to what Aiden Ross had said about her. But I'm going to be real, bro. Aiden Ross doesn't know what it's like to have a normal job, bro. He doesn't know that in a regular job, you're going to get cussed at. You're going to get yelled at. Sometimes you might get written up, and sometimes you might get fired. That's how the real world goes, bro. But in reality, Doechii wasn't calling people unintelligent. Doechii wasn't calling them a piece of shit or calling them out the name like Aiden Ross is. Doechii is just saying, give me a fucking umbrella. If you're soft like that, bro, then you ain't ready to step out in the real world, bro. You soft, bro. You soft if you're offended by that. How can you be offended by that, bro? I'm just so shocked, bro, because, you know, I be working, bro. I work like everybody else in this world, bro. And the fact that he's trying to say that, oh, I'm just stepping up for the people that are 9-to-5 workers. Like, bro, you ain't even working 9 to 5 in your fucking life. You came up making fucking videos with fucking Bronny James on fucking Twitch and shit, talking to LeBron, being fucking starstruck and shit. You don't even know how much people make $100K a year. Don't you know, bro, that there's people out here making like $30K a year, bro? Less than that, bro. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about, and you want to defend something that you don't know what you're talking about, bro? Man, soft, bro. That's why it bothers you, because you don't know how the real world works. And that's what's so funny to me about this clip. And that's what's so hilarious about Doechii's response, telling him to shut up, because he literally doesn't know what he's saying. She's not calling those workers out of their name like he is. He's calling her out of her name for no apparent reason. Aiden Ross is overreacting, calling her a piece of shit. But what doesn't make sense to me is that if he thinks that Doechii is a piece of shit, why doesn't he think that DDG, his own friend, how come he doesn't think that he's a piece of shit? In photos obtained by TMZ, Halle Bailey can be seen with bruises on her arm and a chipped tooth.
How about Cardi Boy? He was beating the shit out of fucking, what's his name? His baby mother. There's allegations on that. Why aren't you saying shit about that? This is the selective outrage, man.
Following reports that she was abused by DDG, says here that DDG learns a judge granted Halle Bailey a restraining order against him while on stream with Aiden Ross. If Aiden Ross is so quick to go off on Doechii, go off on her and call her a piece of shit, why are you out here with DDG that's accused of doing things way worse? Now, I don't know if the allegations are true or not at this time, but if this one clip is going to change your perspective about Doechii as a person, I don't know why you're standing up for DDG as much as you are. If it was something that small to make you judge Doechii, why are you so quick to defend stuff like this so fast for your homeboy? Because if you ask me, this stuff is way worse.
Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. You know what we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being. But hey, bro, we on stream, bro. Come on, like, I gotta just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone that got anything to say.
Fuck the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
Listen to our.
Nah, bro. Nah, let's talk about it, bro. You were so quick to call Doechii out her name. You were so quick to call her a piece of shit for something this small about
Selective
some fucking umbrellas.
outrage.
But you're so quick to defend your homeboy DDG, right? You're so quick to defend your homeboy over these allegations, though, right? It just doesn't make any sense to me, dog. If you're gonna judge a human based off of those fucking umbrellas, you should be judging your homeboy the same fucking way. That's how I know you're just hating, bro. You're just talking too much. That's why Doechii told him to shut up. Out here defending DDG's allegations and calling Doechii a piece of shit about some fucking umbrellas, bro. Worry about your homeboy and his allegations, homie. That's why you lost that brand deal, right?
I'm so mad at. My PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD. I was talking to him. He lost both my deals. On God.
They fucked up DDG shit yesterday, didn't they?
Yes, bro. They fucked up my shit, his shit. Like I had an ad deal too. I was gonna do. Bro, I'm mad as fuck. I was like, fuck. Like, it's not even about the money. It's just because like I want to do it. Because like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal. So it's like, fuck. But all good, man.
I know you're not.
But yeah, bro. I mean, that's just the way it is, bro. That's the reality of how the world works. I mean, you know how it is, bro.
Yo, I think Kai is the only streamer clean enough to like really be aligned with brands. Like I know your brand is called brand risk, but like I think being a streamer is being a brand risk.
I don't even know, man. It's so hard to act. Like I was doing so good, bro. And
he lost the brand deal because of him speaking up for DDG and for talking about Doechii and for talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez and all that shit, bro. He himself cost him a brand deal for being a hater, for defending somebody with allegations, and being harsh on somebody who you probably were just hating on. Not only that, but on the phone, he says, you know how reality is. You know how the world works. As if everybody in the world knows how brand deals work, bro. As if we normal people know how that shit works, bro. How we know how that shit go, bro. Like, come on, bro. How out of touch from reality do you have to?
Yeah, man. It's a weird situation, man. It's a weird situation. The reason why I say it's a weird situation, I do want to say this. Should I say it? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. He will always be fine. He's not gonna get canceled. He's not gonna get canceled. First of all, he got stream. He got kick. You can't demonetize yourself. So he could say all the foul shit that he wanna say. You know, excuse me. Yeah, it's just, that's just how the way the world works with him. You know? Like I said, he always been a piece of shit. He always had, hold on, did he punch straight? I'm trying to sleep with Cass. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's just... I want to know what... And know what? We're going to get into what TDE says, then after that, we're going to get into the main topic. Give me a second.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks. Listen, Chicks Smooth. Hey, Chicks Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Aiden Ross has gotten way too comfortable disrespecting black people these days, specifically black women. Now, Aiden Ross has a very close relationship with Charleston White, and we all know how Charleston White talks about black people in general. Not only that, but Aiden Ross has money. So a lot of black entertainers, a lot of black streamers, black media personalities, they all tend to let Aiden Ross disrespect black people with no consequences.
I like R&B more.
Okay, top 3 R&B artists.
SZA, Summer Walker. I like Tory Lanez a lot. I like his like non-rap shit, like his
Fire
shit. Yeah.
Fire. You fuck with Tory?
Yeah.
That's a good friend of mine.
I love Tory.
He's a good dude.
I love
He really ain't do shit. Free Tory.
Well, I don't know, but
Nah, he didn't.
I still like his music.
I'm gonna tell you why. Megan will never show her bullet hole.
But didn't she like go to the hospital about it?
It don't matter. She got caught stepping on glass in a body cam they just found. Tory had no evidence on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Tory didn't do it. I promise you.
Either way, I like him. And
Good.
his music. So
Good. It's free Tory. It's always free Tory.
Shit has nothing to do with me.
Show the bullet wound, bitch. Sorry. Sorry, Z. I like. Come on, bro. He lied on my man's name.
Last year, this is what Aiden Ross said to AD after speaking negatively about LA.
Ross, let me give you a tip. Security get popped every day, B.
So come do it. Go to jail for the rest of your life. It's so worth it, bro. Your shitty life. Come on, let's try it. Let's make some magic happen. Come on, try it. At least you'll go to jail for what, minimum 5 years in LA? What is it? I got the best lawyers of all time, baby. Let's do it. And I'm gonna low-key sue you for that. You want to? I can't wait. Yo, let me get that clip again. Put that on my phone right now. Send that right to my lawyer. I promise you I'm serving you ASAP. Don't ever threaten my life again, you big bitch. Go start a family. This podcast shit's not for you. I'm not a gangster. I'm not about that life at all. That's why I said security's gonna do what they're gonna do. But now, I'm going straight to my lawyers. Sneeko, should he be scared?
Now, last week at the Met Gala, Doechii from TDE was caught on film talking to her team in a very negative manner.
Oh no.
Look at this. So they. Ooh.
Doechii. Yes, I'm ready. Give me another. No, stop. Give me another umbrella now. Another one right there. And another one. I need another one. Another umbrella. Excuse me. I need four fucking umbrellas. Two more umbrellas. Because I'm trying to sleep there. The umbrella. Anybody? Right there. Two more umbrellas. I'm so ready. All right, make a path, everyone. Clear a path. Move. Clear a path here. Clear a path. And do not let that fucking bell. I will not.
You look great.
You're gonna have to move.
Now, fast forward to last night, while Aiden Ross was on stream, he felt the need to disrespect Doechii while he was speaking on the situation.
Oh, Doechii rant? Oh, dude, don't get me started on that bitch. Hey, don't get me started on that bitch. Don't get me started on that industry plant. Don't get me started. You guys can say shit whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant. I've been streaming for like a long time now. Fuck Doechii. The umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. She deserves, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. Jake Future, what's up, my dog? So fuck Doechii. Fuck Doechii. Fuck Doechii. Okay? She has zero talent. I call out talent.
Hey, dog. Calling somebody unintelligent when you don't even have a college degree is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if Aiden finished high school. He got popular from playing NBA 2K on stream. A lot of black rappers then gravitated towards him, all because he had an audience. Now, I should also mention, Aiden Ross is very close to Drake. Drake has been on his stream multiple times. He's also returned the favor to Drake as well. And you guys know how this goes. If anybody fucks with Drake, they're going to talk about TDE in a negative manner. But if Aiden Ross was face to face with some of these guys from TDE, do we actually think Aiden Ross is going to call anybody a bitch to their face? Absolutely not. Now, Punch TDE stepped in to defend Doechii. He said these internet guys are really going far. It's a difference between entertainment and being disrespectful. I understand it's certain people's brands to say things they say, but it's going to go somewhere else. Eventually, everyone will see each other. No threats. Let's just keep it cool and respectful. Very direct message from Punch, straight to the point. You don't have to like Doechii, you don't have to be a fan of hers, but calling a woman a bitch, calling her unintelligent, especially when you guys have not even had a conversation, some people could look at that as you being racist, Aiden. I've never seen Aiden Ross speak to white women the way he does with black women. As a matter of fact, he's super respectful when it comes to white women. So Aiden Ross, you were definitely out of pocket, and remember, your money cannot save you from everything. You guys get in the comments below, what do you guys make of Aiden's comments to Doechii? Do you guys
Nigga, you was out of pocket. You was out of pocket, man. I think this shit's gonna get serious. He already lost some brand deals. That's cool and everything, but I think more is gonna happen. And let me tell you who will help him lose those brand deals. Punch from TDE. I think so. And the reason why this is just, I could be wrong. The reason why is TDE, they have a lot of connections with everybody. So they doing what his people does. Oh no, don't take him. He's problematic. Let me see something. I'll fix it after. Yeah, he's problematic. He's becoming problematic now. You know? I think he's gonna lose more brand deals. He lost 2. I think there's gonna be more. He's gonna end up like, he's kind of going to end up like Sneeko, and Kick ain't going to want to mess with him because, like, and that's his company. It's like, yo, you're kind of problematic. You can't be the face of it. You know? And like I said, I understand why, you know, they don't want to fuck with him. I understand why, like, yo, this shit's problematic. Like, I have a Kick. I just haven't used it in a while, you know? I think I'm going to stream on Kick one day. But yeah, Homeboy's doing too much, man. I'm gonna be personally honest. He's doing entirely too much. Too much. And the reason why I say he's doing too much, come on, you calling black women bitches and stuff like that? Like, yo, you wouldn't say that to a white woman. I'm being personally honest. You wouldn't say that to a white woman. Hold on. Celebrate being and no chance. Yeah, it just, you know, is it disappointing? No, I knew he was like that. This is why I never really supported Aiden Ross, and I always tell people don't fuck with him. The reason why I always say that is, he's just good. Yo, if you do content, that's the only thing he's good for, making content out of him. Other than that, a person, no, he's not a good person. A leech, yes, he's a leech to hip hop. Cause you gotta look at it with these people. Like, yo, if they go to their music, they go to pop music and stuff like that, all of those niggas wouldn't make that as much money as they're making. You know? I'm just being personally honest. People wouldn't make as much money as they make it right here. Hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever's left of it, black entertainment, that's everybody's bread and butter. You know, look at X. All that racist shit that they put on X. It's racist. It's racist as fuck. We use it because we make content out of these racist people. You know? I'm going to be personally honest. Hold on a second. Yeah, so We gotta. I'm sorry. I just had to type something. We have to. I'm gonna land. All right. I'm gonna land, and we're gonna get to the main topic. I'm gonna say this. Aiden Ross, he is a racist piece of shit. We all know that. We can't act like he's not racist. He's a racist piece of shit, and this is what he does. I think he was an industry plant. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna jump out the window and say he's an industry plant. I think he's an industry plant. There's no way in hell that you're supposed to get as many interviews that you get with these people than other black people. Like, let's personally be honest. You giving them this money, you giving them that type of money and stuff like that. No, my nigga, you're an industry player. You're doing this shit for a reason. That's how you get your brand deals. The brands is fucking with you because you're getting these people. How the fuck are you getting these people? There's nothing cool about you. You're not interested. Like, even with the Andrew Tates. You was trying to look like Andrew Tate years ago. Now all of a sudden you're conservative now. You're a conservative white boy. This shit is crazy. You're cosplaying about being everything. This nigga want to be everybody except his fucking self. Let's personally be honest. He want to be everything about except his fucking self. Why is that? His people ain't cool. He want to be black. Come on, man. You hang around black people. You started drinking lean. You're a meth head, my nigga. You look like a meth head, my nigga. Fat and small when you was fat and small. We don't know what the fuck you are now. All we know is like, yo, you're a confused fucking kid, man. You know, you pay for pussy. Niggas don't really respect you like that. It's just, yo. That's just how that shit is, man. I'm gonna be personally honest. That's just how that shit is. And it's bullshit. Like, with the shit that you do is bullshit, my nigga, because you're gonna end up getting you're gonna get demonetized on YouTube sooner or later. I could see it within the next 4 to 5 months. You're gonna be in the same category as Myron Gaines and not even Walter. Walter got the fuck out of there. He left real fast. But let's personally be honest. Nigga, this comes with the territory. But let's get on to the next question. Next topic. This new word. What is it? I don't like saying it because I don't know how to say it. What is it? Black fatigue. We're gonna understand what that shit is. Black fatigue. You know? Let's watch what this girl say.
Hey, do you mind getting this? Because I only have euros.
My pleasure, because I earn unlimited 2% cash back.
We split that.
No.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
Black fatigue is real. I think society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. She'll be watching her back for the rest of her life. Yeah, because that's not thuggery, hydrattery, animalistic. This is why people have black fatigue. When you act like this, it's not normal behavior.
So I had not initially seen these two now deleted videos from a woman who was attempting to talk about what happened in Rochester, Minnesota, where a white mom called a 5-year-old child the N-word, doubled down on her racial slur, and then flipped off that kid's family. And how after that incident went viral all over the internet, a Christian fundraising site called Give, Send, Go raised over $700,000, but not for that little kid who had to endure that woman's racial slurs. No. They raised $700,000 for the white mom yelling racial slurs at a 5-year-old child. after the mom doubled down on the content in that video saying, and I quote, "I called the kid out for what he was." A Christian fundraising platform raised more than $700,000 for that woman. A GoFundMe page for her also raised almost $400,000. Now, my understanding is that both of those organizations are not going to be giving that woman that money, because fundraising a bunch of money to support a woman being a racist violates their terms of service. So obviously, internet discourse has blown up over this subject, with racists saying that people being mad at this mom are participating in cancel culture. And again, they all want to throw a bunch of money at her and affirm her racist behavior that she doubled down on. And then you have folks on the other side who are saying a small child had to endure intentional, racist, hateful behavior, a verbal attack from an adult. And what does it say about our country that she felt free to treat a child that way? And then doubled down on her racism afterward and was also flooded with support from people who were like, hell yeah, girl, be a total shitbag to a little kid, lob those racial slurs at a child. Like, what does that say about our country? So this woman, whose videos I showed you at the beginning, she thought she had some meaningful contribution to this conversation, where she said, yeah, okay, it wasn't okay that...
So is black fatigue of, like, white people being tired? Like, this is why I always had to explain, like, what is black fatigue? Hold on, let me turn this slide up, because I couldn't even see that shit. It's weird, man. People trying to explain that shit. We're gonna look at it what it is. Let's see what is he black? Let's see what a black man's at.
What's going on? Happy Sunday. Happy Mother. Well, you know, I watch a lot of content. Apparently I was wrong about that, so I don't get.
Oh, if you was wrong, we ain't watching you, player. Let me just look it up. Hold on one second, everyone. I do adult content, so not like you see my wee wee or anything. Nah, you don't see my dick or anything. It's just I do reaction videos for Pornhub. Hold on. Hey, let me tell you what I noticed about the adult scene. A lot of white men like to watch. It's crazy too. A lot of white men likes to watch a lot of BBC. Like a whole bunch of niggas destroy a skinny white girl. All jokes aside, yeah, a lot of white people like that shit, man. You'd be surprised. Hold on. Black fatigue refers to a state of chronic exhaustion and emotional distress experienced by black individuals as a result of systematic racism and racial discrimination. Coined by diversity and equity consultant Mary France Winters, characterized by the second effects of microaggression, witnessing racial injustice, dealing with stereotypes and prejudice, carrying the burden of historical and ongoing oppressions. So is that against black people or white people? I don't get that shit. No.
It is not because you are black. It is because you lack morals, self-respect, and character.
All right, so I think I know what fatigue means. So it's just I'm gonna be personally honest, and this is how I take it. Black fatigue is basically white people saying they're sick and tired of black people basically playing victim. I don't know how you can play fucking victim if the shit's is happening. Niggas is dying. All this black on black crime, that doesn't make no sense. There's no such thing as black on black crime. There's no black organizations like the KKK or the cartels or the fucking even the mob. We don't have those shits. You know? This is when you say crime, that's basically an organized that when you say black on black crime, you're basically talking about like an organization. When you say, oh yeah, white crime, you be basically talking about white supremacy, the KKK, or some type of vigilante type of shit. That's crime. Crime activities is different. Or criminal activities, yeah. But when you say crime, mob crimes, that's like an organization. That's why it's like, when I look at it, I don't think there's a such thing as black on black crime. There's a such thing as white on white crime. There's a such thing as Latino on Latino crime. But black on white crime, that's just some made up shit that white people did. They did some nigga shit. Just make up some shit that doesn't make sense. You know? And I'm gonna say this: how white people are tired of black people. Like, nigga, y'all feel like, I'm gonna be personally honest, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is the reason why I defend. This is why I'm always against, and I always talk about white supremacy. Black people will be telling you our problem, but you'll tell us how we're supposed to feel. We'll be like, oh man, my back hurt. Oh man, you just lazy. I could be like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't trying to give me a house. Man, you're not working hard enough. White people always feel like they have to say some shit to us. And I always have, hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. White people always feel like they could say whatever they want to us. But at the end of the day, we tell them, we talk that real shit to them. We're the aggressor. We're the aggressor. Hold on 1 second. Damn, only 35 minutes? Nah, hold on 1 second, everyone. Okay. Yeah, we're the aggressor. How the fuck are we the aggressor when y'all the ones committing these fucking crimes? How we the aggressor? This is why I be telling niggas all the time, that shit don't make no fucking sense when they be talking. They just talking to be talking right now. They trying to get these little brownie points. I personally take it when they say black fatigue, I take it as an insult. And the reason why I take it as an insult, because at the end of the day, y'all just mad because we don't give a fuck. You got a problem because we're not helping y'all. Y'all just mad because we're figuring out that y'all can't do it by yourselves. Liberal or conservatives. Y'all can't do shit by yourselves. Y'all always need a nigga. Y'all nigga needers. Just like Aiden Ross. He always needs black people. He's always trying to tell black people what to do. Like that shit what happened at the Meta. He don't need to say that shit. He wasn't even there. He can't even go. What the fuck is he saying? The only white boy who was there was Kamala's husband. Let's personally be honest. In Central C, I think the boy's white. You know? He's out here, you know, getting all those kids. Nigga was like, yo, nigga was holding up his best friend's kid. Nigga, why you bring your best friend's kid? Oh, I don't want him to lose a legacy. That's weird, man. I'm going to be personally honest. I would see that. That's weird. You're probably fucking his mother or... Like, yo, you got a weird thing with kids, nigga. And I'm going to be personally honest. This is how Americans see that shit. You know? But this black fatigue shit, it's... Y'all just having another way of just trying to call us niggas. That's it. I'm going to be personally honest. White people are just trying to figure out another way of just calling us a nigger. Can't call us lazy no more. You can't call us violent because all the violence come from y'all now. Y'all, we could look at history. We could see all the who created more atrocities. We could see who violated more children. We could see who violated more people. Who colonized more people. Who committed more genocide. And you talk about tired? Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell these white supremacists something. Y'all don't know what tired is. Y'all don't know what tired is because at the end of the day, y'all always got something to protect you. You always got to get out a free card. Harvey Weinstein's been violating women for almost 50, 60 years. He only got 20 fucking years. For 50, 60 years. We don't even know what R. Kelly's in jail for, and he got over 20 years. The fuck R. Kelly in jail for? We don't even know what R. Kelly's in jail for. Let's personally be honest. I don't know what he's in jail for. It's not for, messing around with women. It's for something else. What? You can't say human traffic. Because if not, all these rich people should be in jail. You don't think they fly women out? Let's personally be honest. You don't think they fly people out and give them money? They're notorious from that. Who you think these rich people learn that shit from? Flying out women. Niggas don't even want to fly out women no more. But that was from rich people. I mean, rich white people used to do that. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. We know what black fatigue means now. Just another word calling a black man a nigger. And let me tell you something. Don't trust these immigrants either. Don't trust a lot of these immigrants either. You know why? Because a lot of these immigrants is throwing that shit on us. And they're the ones doing all this delinquent shit. Hold on. This is why, even with Anton's an immigrant. He comes from an immigrant background. He could talk all this American shit all he want, but Anton comes from an immigrant background. He has to. Ain't no way in hell a black man talk like this. Only you got Charleston White and Jesse Lee Peterson. Those are the only people that do shit like that. And let's watch something. Let's watch some black fatigues. I would do the Coon Twins, but they like to copy strike my shit sometimes. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think black people are sick and tired of white people? We've been sick and tired of y'all motherfuckers. And I'm going to be personally honest. We've been sick and tired of y'all niggas. We've been sick and tired of y'all for like 600 years. No, I'm sorry, not 600 years. We've been sick and tired of y'all for like 300 years already. Y'all ain't worth shit. Y'all steal. Y'all uncivil. You always got something to say about us and your shit's fucked up. You feel like they always feel like they're the best. I'm going to be personally honest. And this is what black people say. Like they sick and tired of y'all. Ain't nothing good come out of y'all. So you think you got something to say about us and your shit's all fucked up? And niggas don't like you? Niggas think y'all just thieves? Motherfucker, if you look at the world consider the white race the biggest criminal of all time. You're the biggest criminal of all time. This is what the world says. They think y'all are the biggest criminals. From the natives to the Latinos to the black diaspora to the Polynesians. Even your own kind don't like each other. But y'all got a thing to say about black people. That shit is crazy and it blows my mind. Let's talk about it, though. Let me find a video for y'all. Let's watch the Coons first. We'll watch the Coons for y'all.
Wherever the road takes you, Chevy is ready to drive you forward. Current qualified lessees can now get this 2025 Equinox LT for around
Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people, and black people don't want to live around ratchet black people. I mean, it's nothing like going to the Walmart on a Sunday morning, and then you see the Bonnet Crew walk in. Loud, obnoxious, the kids are everywhere, in every aisle, unattended, and that's anywhere you go. No matter what. They're highly emotional, highly sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't even smile and hold the door for them because they'll look at you like you're crazy. And always the victim of something. Either you stepped on a shoe, you looked at them wrong, you told them good morning. They're never happy, they're never satisfied. And you wonder why normal, good black people move out of the hood as soon as they start getting successful.
There's a growing sentiment, most recently, of individuals who are proclaiming they do have black fatigue. And you don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean? Essentially, black fatigue is a growing weariness of the actions of the quote-unquote black community. But it goes deeper than that because we are in 2025 now, and we are being judged based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin. But the interesting part is the lie that's been sold to the black community in particular is that the color of our skin dictates the content of our character. That's why in the black community, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, you are acting white when they're talking to someone like myself who doesn't act the way most people would expect a conventional black person to act. In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag.
It's just niggas like him. Just say you want white bitches, nigga. Just say you want some white bitches. You know, you don't gotta do all of this to get some white hoes and shit. This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, yo, if you want some white hoes, just say like, yo, I want some white bitches. I don't want to fuck. I don't want to fuck with black girls. That's all you gotta say. You don't gotta, oh, we're scared of black people. They're gonna act crazy. Nigga, you just being a punk bitch, nigga. That's what I got out of this. Y'all acting like bitches now. You acting like a pure bitch. Listen what this bitch ass nigga said.
In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag down the collective whole. And
just say you want white bitches. That's all you gotta say. Say, yeah, I like white hoe. I like white pussy. I like the snow bunnies, nigga. Just say you like the bunnies, nigga. That's all you say. Like, yo, I like the snow bunnies. This is why, you know, I want to separate from y'all niggas. We're not gonna be like, oh man, please don't leave. Nigga, go on, nigga. We want you to leave. We don't want niggas like you over there. We don't want to party with you type of niggas. We don't like you. We didn't like you in high school or in middle school. We're glad you're leaving. We're not jealous of you. We're glad. I don't even think the poorest of the poor will be jealous of this motherfucker right here. I gotta be personally honest.
that's why there's individuals who are black who do and can have black fatigue because they see how damaging it is to see the worst of us attract all this negative attention that then unfortunately gets ascribed to the entire race all too often. But what's unfortunate is here in 2025, now we have to contend with the fact that there's people who are so sick and tired of seeing those negative aspects, those negative individuals in the black community attracting all this attention. That's what is spurring this black fatigue.
So there's this term that's going around called black fatigue. And what black fatigue is, you are tired of certain black behaviors in the black community that needs to be addressed. It is literally making you tired at this point. When it comes to black on black crime, upholding things that are not right in the black community, like baby mama culture and the rap culture that we have now.
Who's this we? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Boston. All right, we could go on.
Gang violence, all of these things that are horrible for the black community. My main one is thinking that you are oppressed in America when a lot of black people have so many opportunities in America that it doesn't make any sense. There are black doctors, black lawyers, black content creators, black entrepreneurs, and honestly, it is ridiculous how much black people have an advantage in America. Literally at this moment in 2025. There are black celebrities that are going on the red carpet at the Met Gala and all these things and telling you that you're oppressed while they sit and have neighbors, white neighbors, in their $1 million mansions. It's tiring. It's absolutely tiring to have to go on a platform and tell you you're not oppressed. Get a job, get a life, get all the things that you need to get together. You're not oppressed. You have the opportunity to get your life together, especially right now in 2025.
I've been had black fatigue. Well, nigga fatigue. I love black people. See, it's a difference between.
This is so this big booger beard bitch right here. I gotta say something. This big booger beard bitch right here. I'm sorry, that was my godmother. I just told her what my big announcement was. But this big booger beard bitch talk about. She's tired of all the ratchet shit and all this. Bitch, you're not even from America. You could get the fuck out. Yo, you could go back to where you came from if you wanted to. I don't get. This is why I don't get foreigners. Like, yo, if you don't like the black neighborhood, just get the fuck out of the black neighborhood. Who told you to come to the black neighborhood? This is what we told white people. We didn't tell y'all to come to our neighborhoods. We didn't tell y'all we wanted to be integrated with y'all niggas. Y'all insist we were integrated with y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah. Real talk, man. Yo, we gotta tell these people. Oh, Kwame, FBA begs to be. No, we did not beg to be integrated. We did not beg to be integrated. We did not beg to integrate our schools. We already had our schools. We had our moms and pop stores. We had businesses. It's just every time we get on and popping, we get one of your peoples from the white diaspora to fuck it up for us. No, that civil rights, no. It wasn't the civil rights. We were fine. We were fine. Y'all wanted to integrate us. Cause don't forget, when when Tulsa was popping, when Florida was popping, when Georgia was popping, it was always one of these white people to fuck it up for us. How about integrations? Oh shit. Y'all niggas great. We didn't have to be integrated. We were fine staying away from y'all niggas. We were fine. It's just like, yo, the thing about it, yeah. For some reason, the white supremacists is always in our business. You should celebrate. Yo. Hey, yo, Kwame. Yo, you know the Pope be out there touching up on kids and stuff, right? You better tell that the Pope is saying that he's Creole too. Yeah, he's saying he's Creole. I don't know, man. I don't know no black American popes. It's all like foreign popes. The civil rights movement was about, but no, it wasn't about us. It was about integrating your people in, people from the different diaspora and stuff. It wasn't really about us. Panasonic is here to get little sister. Yeah, I believe that. I can believe that. Fat guys, easy cheat. Yeah, all of that. Yo, we had all of that. FBI's in, they claim comedic. Yo, these niggas going crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, I got a big announcement too. So we're gonna finish this one up, and I'll tell you my big announcement. It's crazy. I got in contact with somebody, so yo. Hold on 1 second. My godmother. Yeah, so yeah, that's the Bush so FBA's march for immigrations. Yeah, them sissy motherfuckers fought for y'all immigrations. Yeah, we were fighting. You had the John Lewises and the Martin Luther Kings, walking for you, getting the shit and piss kicked out of them. But most of us didn't. We fought, Yeah, we fought. We didn't just stand there and let niggas beat us up and shit like that. We're not in your country, man. The fuck? Yo. Yeah, I gotta personally be honest. So, this let me ask y'all a question since y'all on here and y'all going crazy. What y'all think about this black fatigue thing? I'll tell you how I feel about it, but I want to hear y'all answers first. And we're going to listen to this big booger beer bitch right here.
Get a job, get a life, get all the things that you need to get together. You're not oppressed. You have the opportunity to get your life together, especially right now in 2025.
I've been had black fatigue. Well, nigga fatigue. I love black people. See, it's the difference between niggas and black people.
Hey, yo, let me ask y'all a question. Yo, don't this man right here, he got one of the village people had on, right? Yo, man. YMC, yo, he got one of those hats on, right? Y'all know he does. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, I'm gonna do it after this. I'm gonna pull it after.
And what it should be called is nigga fatigue, because even black people have nigga fatigue. You understand? The ghetto ratchet bullshit, all the ignorant stuff that these people stand for, all the ignorant stuff that these people defend, all the weird shit that these people say, all the victimization and acceptance of the bigotry of low expectations and all the Stockholm syndrome and all that shit like that, all the random acts of violence that people want to ignore because it's black on black, which they also want to ignore and just say it's proximity crime, but no, it's black on black crime. It's an epidemic.
Get award-winning YouTube TV and get set up in minutes.
Yo, y'all wildin'.
Black fatigue is some real shit, and y'all are getting what the fuck y'all wanted to get when y'all wanted to perpetuate racism, because nobody in America is perpetuating racism.
This guy can't be black American. I'm sorry. I don't think this man is black American right here. Is it me or... I don't think this guy's black. I think he's mixed. He's probably like... Kwame, is this guy Jamaican? This guy looked Jamaican. Yeah, he looked Jamaican to me, man. Oh, yeah, he looks Jamaican. Tell the white people y'all delineate it so they can just call it. Yeah, we already did. That's why you got this guy right here who looks Jamaican with the YMCA hat on. Yeah. I honestly I support delineation. I personally do support delineation. Hold on, don't make sense. The dogs are so scared they speak Chinese too. Food Africans.
But black people
Y'all
get
niggas is
out
crazy.
of your neighborhood and out from around all the rest of the bullshit people
Yeah, he's
that you
Jamaican,
fuck with
I could
to
tell.
understand the reality of what's going on in the world. And what you will see is that it's people that look like me that's perpetuating racism because white people don't give a fuck. They not running around talking about what our hairstyles are and you can't wear this and you can't wear that.
Yes, they do. They tell us what community we can't go into. They every time we come into a place, they always trying to police us. Yes, they do. This guy right here. This is why I say, yo, is this guy Jamaican or is he like, is he Jamaican or he's Caribbean? Is it don't make sense? Give me a second. FBA is literally a code. Anybody that don't agree or on code is a tether. No,
You
Kwame,
can't say this and you
I told you what tether means. Tether means a person that undermines and try to demean the historical progress of Black Americans. That's what a tether is. Let me see what else you said. FBA, LOL, FBA, LOL, yeah, that's all. You look up. Why is your children are still getting married off to grown? Oh shit! Damn, y'all niggas is wildin'. LL. Anybody that disagrees with FBA or suspected tethers. No, that's not necessarily true, Kwame. Yeah, you could be a suspected tether if you undermine the progress we are doing. We don't mind you saying like, "Oh, yo, we all need to fix together," but you be like, "Yo, y'all be siding with the white folks." I'm gonna be personally honest. So this is why we want to delineate. It was so funny. Y'all don't even claim. Yeah, y'all don't even claim me for East African. That is kind of right. Anybody that disagree? Yeah, we have to disagree. Yo, if Kwame, you gotta understand. And me and you always talk about this. The reason why they say, yo, they are called tethers is because you tether and latch on to all the success and progress that a black person does. But when we try to go up more, you'll try to undermine us to be on the same level as you are so you could go up higher. Because you know Black Americans won't hate on y'all niggas. Like Black Americans won't hate on y'all. You know, we uplift the West Indian Festival. There wouldn't be that many West Indian people if it wasn't for black people. Let's personally be honest about that. Jamaican food wouldn't be the shit if it wasn't for Black Americans. Black Americans eat a lot of West Indian food, and we're not West Indian. It's good. We like to be we like cultural foods. We don't steal from you. We don't say, "Oh yeah, curry goat was our food and they got it from the Geechees." No, we didn't do that. We said, "Yo, that's West Indian culture. That's Jamaican culture." That's what we do. We don't hate on y'all niggas like how y'all hate on us. And like we say, it's a tribalistic thing. Let's see. Yeah, see? Kwame, you gotta agree with him. You gotta agree with him on that note right there. Hold on, what's it? Hello, Jamaica's food is available in every country. No, not in Africa. Not in Africa. Cause y'all niggas is not even in Africa. You know? Is it everywhere where you are cause we get the authentic Jamaican food. You know? LOL, Jamaican's food is available in every country. I don't know about soul food. Yeah, because not everybody knows how to make soul foods, and if they do, they'll just take it and say, "Oh yeah, this is from like you said, you thought it was from Scotland or some shit like that." You know, soul food was made in America. You get it from people who knew how to make it authentic. You don't want soul food from China. All that fucking MSG and the collard greens and the collard greens and the macaroni and cheese. Them niggas don't know how to do that. You want that authentic stuff. You want that John Madison type of soul food, you know? Or I mean macaroni and cheese. Oh yeah, catfish is good. I don't eat it. I don't eat catfish. Is it did we create it? We can technically we did create. We made it popular, and we kind of created it. Like yeah, you could get cat food I said cat food, catfish in Africa, but at the end of the day, they don't cook it like us. So when you getting that fried catfish and all that other good shit, that's American food. That's why when you want to like call a nigga a coon, you be like, yeah, that nigga's eating them catfish nuggets, you know? Yeah, that he's trying to sell himself for some catfish nuggets and stuff, you know? And that's what we say. Hold on, Jamaican restaurants. Yeah, catfish is Black American food though. Restaurants are all across. Yeah, I don't think in Africa there's no Jamaicans in Africa. There's very little Jamaicans in Africa. Let's say that. Europe, yes, y'all are all in Europe. You know, they sort of. Oh, Africa's been cooking. They don't cook it like us. No, they haven't been cooking catfish for years and years. Gumbo came from Black American culture. There's no such thing as African gumbo. Maybe stew. There's African stew. They make their stew different from how we make our stew. Their stew isn't watery. Their stew is just like vegetables and you throw it on some rice. Our stew is different. It's a little bit liquidy. We make catfish different. That's why our catfish is known. That's why I said we can't say we invented catfish, because we can't invent the fish. But the way how we cook it, we invented the way how people make catfish. Yes. Gumbo isn't an African dish. No. The way how gumbo is made is the way how Black Americans made it. It's not how Africans are making it. You know? That's why I said it's just like because of the food was grown there doesn't mean that was stew or gumbo. The way how we made it, because gumbo is a black word. It's not really an African word, really. Gumbo is an African word. Gumbo is not. Gumbo is a black word. Matter of fact, let's all look it up. Give me a second. Oh shit. So you're right and wrong. Well, this is. I can't say that because this shit is. I was gonna say you were right and wrong, but I can't use it because it's Google. So Google isn't the answer. So let me give you a second. Give me a second. Yeah, y'all just started jumping on another topic. See, I can't trust Google or Wikipedia because the reason why I can't trust it, because they're saying, okay, it was Central Africa, it was Western Africa. Then they're saying, oh, yeah, it's Louisiana, but Louisiana wasn't African. Louisiana was Creole. Not Haitian Creole, but Creole. It's just it's all it is just a different dialect. Because there's Haitian Creole, there's Cape Verdean Creole, there's Geechee Creole, there's yeah, it's just broken English. That's basically what Creole is. Also the children commercial. I still play with baby Africans with flies on their face. Jesus Christ. Oh man. It can't be. And the reason why I'm saying it's not from Africa. Jesus Christ. Just type couple. Nah, we're gonna know what we're gonna do. We're gonna type it in YouTube. Cause I could be wrong. Let's see. Damn, even white people make gumbo now. Cause you gotta understand too, people don't remember Africa. Like, you're giving Africa too much credit. That's like saying, oh yeah, curry goat came from Africa. That's like me telling you, yeah, curry goat came from Africa. And what's that fish? That shit that y'all do with the fish? That shit's bomb. That shit came from like Nigeria. You be like, nah, that shit came from Jamaica. No, that shit came from Africa. You know? Let me see. Damn, so y'all didn't even create curry goat? Damn, so the curry goat. So I gotta go to India to get curry goat. But the Indian people don't be washing their hands. They mad dirty though. Indian people, yeah, they mad dirty. Yeah. They're I would never go to India. I'd rather hold hands with a nigga with a lace front in Times Square before I go to India or Puerto Rico. I tell you that. You know, hell yeah. I'd rather hold hands with a tranny or something before I go to India. India's mad dirty and racist. The thing about it, I don't know how these Indian people don't like be liking black people and they don't like to claim bushmeat. Yeah, they don't like to claim bushmeat either. It's just, yo, you be surprised, man. Let me.
Alert! Get 20 boneless and fries online for $16.99, and you and your friends will be saucy and stuffed. We are not a traditional cafe. We're completely.
No, what? Hold on. Before we do this, let's finish this first. Let's finish this guy. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Let's finish our topic, man. And we could still get y'all could get buck crazy in the live. Oh yo, this is my. If you go to Pornhub, I do reaction videos and everything. Yo, look I'm watching y'all on my big TV and everything. We got. I don't want y'all to think anything funny. As a Jamaican, I can. But you gotta understand too, Kwame. All those animals is everywhere. It's what you do with the animals and stuff. You know, I'm just being personally honest. Is what you do with the animals. It's not like, oh, yo, this shit came from Africa. Africans don't know what to do with it. They were looking at it, probably just eating it and stuff, and they didn't know what to do with the water. They were just drinking the water, and it was like, yo, we just had beef stew. They forgot to cook the meat and eating the meat. Yo, you be surprised.
You can't say that. It's weird, bro. It's weird. And it's over. It's over because y'all ain't ready for what you asking for. You're not ready for that race war. While y'all flapping y'all trap and waiting on the white man to give you what you need to jump off a race war, them white boys in the motherfucking woods doing calisthenics and running drills and shooting and throwing knives and learning how to live off the land. They ready for that. Y'all not ready.
Nah, man, they out there fucking their cousins. Getting their freak on with their buck freak on with their cousins. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, yo, them niggas is nasty. Them niggas, all those niggas, they're not doing all of that. All those niggas live in trailers, smoking meth. That's all they do. If the sun don't kill him, the meth will. I tell you that. You know, people be forgetting, and this is why I say, yo, I don't think he's Black American. Black Americans already know about guerrilla warfare. This is why I tell you, Kwame, all the time, we've been fighting white people for probably like 300 to 400 years. We've been fighting these motherfuckers ever since they got here. You know? It's not, oh, yo, they got us off a boat and stuff like that. Like, Kwame, you're way more African than I am because at the end of the day, you know you came off that slave boat. Me, I can't say I came off the slave boat. It is what it is. I can't say, oh, yo, I got off the slave boat, yada, yada, yada. I was doing this and that. No, I can't say it because at the end of the day, you know, some of my people were here. My people was already here. And remember, we looked up, Kwame. There was less than 400,000 enslaved Africans that came to America. They don't got private armies. Them motherfuckers is the brokest people in this country. They the kings and queens of welfare in Section 8. How the fuck do they have anything? I'm just being honest, Kwame. White people don't got shit.
Ready for that, bro. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all just talking a bunch of shit, and that goes to show your privilege and how spoiled.
Like, let me tell you something, Kwame. I got my firearm license. I get busy out here if I have to. I can go get After I tell y'all what I'm about to tell y'all, I'm trying to have the community on and popping. Just in case anything happen, motherfuckers have some type of military skills, some type of self-defense skills. Niggas shouldn't be out here depending on these gangbangers and stuff, because them niggas is killing themselves. And it's not a black on black thing, it's just a nigga shit that happened. A nigga situation that just happened. You can't blame that on all of us. Like, you can't. You know, FBA ancestors got off a slave ship. We have no evidence of a black community or tribe in America. You crazy. What you think the Seminoles are? The Seminoles were black. Why you think the Washington Redskins helmet, when they had the Washington Redskins helmet, the guy was black? He wasn't a red guy, he was a black guy. The Cleveland Indians, that was a black guy. Look at the face. Yeah, Cowboys. Yes, we were the first Cowboys. Bass Reeves. This is where y'all got, what was it? Not Zorro. The Lone Ranger from. Bass Reeves. After he got out of slavery, he beat the shit out of his slave master. Yeah, Bass Reeves, look him up. You know, there's a lot of them. Mixed native. I just found out I'm a mixed native from fucking Alaska. So it's just like, yeah, we all got African origins. Like, we all got African origin. It's just some of our African origins is not a big number. Like, yours will be a big number because Jamaica was a slave colony. We don't really have slave colonies like that. Like, when I say colonies, it's just when they bring you over, this is where it starts from. The motherfuckers was fighting us. We were actually killing them. You know? And there were red natives, too. Don't get me wrong. There were red natives. It's just, They were fucking with us. We were the big Starkey motherfuckers. You know? They should be ashamed. They almost. Yeah. John Horse. You're talking about John Horse, Kwame. John Horse was fighting in Florida for like 30 years. Never been a slave a day in his life, but he was black. He was a black native. Yeah. Yeah, yo, Kwame, if you notice, like, yo, black Americans have different facial features. Have different bone structures and stuff like that. It is what it is. We're still brothers from another, like, limbs off the tree, but it's just we're probably like third or fourth. You know, that's just how it is.
The black community has become. Period. I don't see no white privilege. That's black privilege everywhere I see. You understand? It's a lot of degenerate shit going on between both races, though. Especially with the Carmelo Anthony thing. That was some degenerate punk bullshit. He's a coward, period. I don't give a fuck. He's a fucking coward. Justice to all slain children. And as far as like Shiloh Hendrix, she's fucking trash. I'm sorry, she's trash. If they want to get behind trash, that's on them. But I don't blame them because they just saw a bunch of people who look like me get behind a trash-ass person, too.
See, look at that's some coon shit. I told you, he's a coon, man. This man stay doing coon shit. He don't even dress like a black man. This nigga dressed like a coon. This nigga got overalls on. Like, nigga, what are you doing, man? You looking crazy out here. Hold on 1 second. Damn. Yeah, man. So it's, yo, you be surprised, man. Like, yo, who else you said, Kwame? Even if you see a black person in an Indian group, they was mixed in. Yeah, we were all, no, not all of us. We all had different like groups too, Kwame. You wildin', Kwame. And don't forget, they separated the natives from the red natives to the Negro natives. Yeah, Kwame, you gotta remember that. Sky's close because of Jamaica hat. Yo, Kwame, yo, I'm telling you, you gotta fix your country, man. You know, no longer FBA because he's not on code with the FBA there. Who, him? He's Jamaican. That guy look Jamaican, Kwame. Oh, yeah, that guy looks super Jamaican. We have some young brothers top. Yeah. You know that, yo. You know that the shit that the Italians do with the numbers and stuff, when people used to run numbers? That shit came from black people. We created everything, Kwame, man. All that shit y'all do in New York, that shit came from the old school black people.
Too.
I'll let y'all do something. I'll be right back.
As anybody else, because the racism has been towards them for the past few decades. But you still want to say it's towards you when it's not. When you have the privilege, you don't even know that you have the privilege. You don't even know that you had reparations. We've been had reparations. And to tell the truth, the United States does not even owe us reparations. Africa owes our ancestors reparations. But you want to pass on that because Africa is black people. I think y'all scared of white people. Because it's been many times in the hood where, you know, some white cops did something and then one of you fools came and killed a black person behind it. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. It's time for shit to change. It's time to move forward. Don't nobody give a fuck about no slavery. Don't nobody give a fuck about no past. We have a future and we not even concentrating on it. Period. I said what I said. Say what the fuck you want to say about me. Get mad, talk shit. I don't give a damn. I want all the smoke. Because I have black fatigue too, and so do the rest of the black people. Tired of it, dude. We tired of y'all representing for us because y'all don't speak for us. Y'all don't think like we think. Y'all don't do what we do. As a matter of fact, you do us worse than you do white people because we're in proximity to your bullshit. I don't know. I said what the fuck I said.
But yeah, man, yo, this guy don't know what he's talking about, man. And the reason why I say that is, I wouldn't say he flipped on people. It's just there's no such. Let's see what these.
We gonna all be in the same boat at the end of the day when it comes to that specific subject. So, if he was saying he tired of some of the shit black people do, yeah, well, you get tired of things people do. Blame that on the individual or that individual subgroup. To just blanket it across black Americans, that nigga can suck my dick, all of them.
Oh,
you can tell him I said it. I got fatigue of cooning. I got fatigue of tethering. I got fatigue of racist ass white people. How about that?
Yeah.
Was that what you wanted, JR? Is that what you was asking for?
I just was asking for your POV, sir. Go ahead, Corey. What's your thoughts about it, man? That question I had. I asked you another question. Why is it that when some people in the black community try to move forward or do things differently, they're often labeled as acting white? Do you think this hurts us more than it helps?
I think that we have a serious lack of self-awareness in the black.
All right, I'm gonna talk about it. All right, we just heard these two coons. We heard all them three coons. One booger beer bitch and get busy, but because I think FBA wants to delineate to be approved. Nah, we don't want to be white. We don't even like white people like that. I'm gonna be personally honest. Not that many black people be fucking with white people like that. Like, yo, me, I fucks with a few white people and stuff like that, you know? And I told y'all off the rip, I don't think I would ever date a white girl, but there's only like probably a handful of white bitches I'll date. There's this one white bitch, like, yo, when I said, like, yo, it's crazy. I used to date this one white bitch. When I said, like, yo, she was like one of those like nerdy white girls. She was like, yo, she was lit. She had a white girl name and everything. You know, what was her? God damn, what's this bitch's name? She lived in Saugus. She was fly. To me, I thought she was dope, but she looked like a everyday white girl. I forgot what her name is, but she was like mad smart. I was attracted that she was smart. You know, I wasn't attracted that, oh yeah, she was dope, she's cute. Let me tell you something, yo, when you get older and stuff like that, you just want a basic bitch. I'm gonna be personally honest. All these girls who are like super dope, yeah, that's cool and everything, but you basically just want a basic bitch, you know? Every day, you know, hey baby, what's up? You know? That's why I like black women, man. Yo, black women, yo, that's the shit. You know? That's why I be listening to these niggas talk about, oh yo, get like what's his name? When Myron Games, he was like, yo, he said, yo, get him an Asian girl and stuff. Like, yo, my baby mother's Asian. And I'll tell you straight off the rip, don't date Asian women. Don't date Asian women. I'm just being personally honest. It's not that they're not cute or anything. It's just that they're very disrespectful. I'm just being personally honest. They're very disrespectful. And if you can't handle that, you don't want to. I don't think you want to date him. That's why I think what's his name, Jeezy got rid of Jeannie Mine because she's very disrespectful. You know, especially she's Vietnamese or some shit like that. Yeah, she's very disrespectful. Those Vietnamese and them Thailand bitches is disrespectful. They're very disrespectful. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All y'all black people, I'm gonna be personally honest, stay away from Asian women. I'm just being personally honest. They're cute, yeah, they're fun, tons of fun and stuff like that. You might find one good one, but prepare for the worst. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Them girls is late. They're like super late. They're later than black people. They're super later than black people. All jokes aside, they'll come like 2 hours late. He's like, yo, let's come come to my house at 5 o'clock. Them bitches won't come until like 7:30. All jokes aside. And it's not like I'm telling you, there's some good ones. Don't get me wrong, there's some good ones, but they're very disrespectful. I be seeing like Asian women how they talk to their husband. Nigga, that's why I be telling y'all about the Chinese drama movies and shit, man. Oh, I watched a good one earlier. Hold on, let me see what it is because I'm not done watching it. I'll tell you the name of it. It's called You Lost Me Forever. That's what it's called. It's called You Lost Me Forever. This bitch was fucking with her this dude, and he was about to marry her. And she just dumped him in front of everybody. She was like, yo, I don't love you, no. She's like, I never loved you. She was like, yo, I never wanted to be with you. You're not the one who I wanted to be with. I always wanted to be with my ex, and just drop everything, drop the flowers he gave him and stuff, and went with the ex. Yo, she disrespected the nigga. The next episode we have tomorrow, I'll tell you about it. I'll do a podcast and tell you. I'll do that on Friday or Saturday, cause Friday I don't usually do anything because it's my Friday and I usually chill. But I'll tell you about it. The shit was crazy. FBAs won't complain about Trump bringing in white. Yeah, I told you, Kwame, that South Africans, all we do, we get guns and stuff. Them niggas get out of place. We got rights here. This ain't South Africa. Them niggas will get shot out here. Kwame, why you scared? You's a citizen. All you gotta do. Oh yeah, you live in New York, man. Y'all niggas can't even be having guns like that. Nigga, you need to move out of New York. It's all white people now. Bronx is Bronte. Brache, you know, it's all white people in Bronx, in Brooklyn. They packed y'all niggas up. Yo, Kwame, they packed y'all out of New York, man. Yo, come to Boston, man. Using a call for. It's wild. Yeah, we don't complain, we won't complain about y'all coming to this country. It's just the thing about it. When y'all stay on code, y'all good. Y'all don't like to stay on code with Black Americans, with foundational Black Americans. Nigga, let me tell you something, Kwame, and I mean this out of the bottom of my heart. Y'all niggas would have had 3 times more than what y'all have. My neighborhood is Pan-African neighborhood, everything Black. In Queens? Oh, yeah, because y'all got mad like Haitians there, too. Haitians is Pan-Africans, too. Yeah, you're right. You probably might be right, Kwame. You probably might be right there, man. Yo. Yeah, I had to think about it. I was like, oh, yeah, he from Queens. Queens, yeah. But they packed them niggas out of Brooklyn, I know that. Brooklyn is beautiful, I heard. I could walk down Brownsville now. I like Brownsville when it was shady. I'm not even gonna lie. I like Brownsville when it was shady. So that neighborhood is in Africa, right? Farmersville. Yeah, they only got 60. Only 60 people wanted to come over to America, man, because they already know it's like, we might get packed out. Cause I think South Africa's about to go into a civil war. All jokes aside, yes, that's utopia for. This is crazy. The homeless shelter, for Africans, man, that shit will probably be a fruitopia for them. They get 3 meals a day. They get all the water that they want. Damn, really? Flatbushers? Well. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah. Well, hold on. We can't say all. Well, yeah. They'll turn on Black people real fast in Flatbush. Yeah, you're right about that. Hey, yo, Kwame, let me tell you what I heard. Them South Africans are moving to Brooklyn. Yeah, I heard that. What you gonna do, man? They're not even... One thing I'm going to say, I refuse to call them refugees because I don't think they're refugees. They colonized the country. They try to colonize the country, and now them niggas is getting kicked out. They stayed, they're welcomed. That's how I look at it. I think all white South Africans should think of it. It's like, you stayed your welcome. It's time for you to leave. You know? You're not supposed to be here forever. It's like, hold on. Damn, y'all niggas are getting wild in there. Hold on. Let's not get HIV still roll over there. Dead refugee camps. These fools are stuck in the small side. Yeah, I heard they moving to New York, man. The refugees in South Africa. Yeah, they moving to New York, man. Yeah, Kwame, what you gonna do? Nah, they going to New York. Yeah, they going to New York. Brooklyn. Yeah, I heard Brooklyn. Yeah, them niggas ain't gonna last in Texas, man. Them niggas gonna get packed out. Yeah, once some black folks get a hang on, oh, y'all niggas think y'all coming over here? Niggas got guns over here? Yeah, niggas will end up getting them killed, man. Good grief. I'm done talking to you. This came. Yes, all artists come from Brooklyn. LOL, and delete yourself because Africa will get this. Yeah, Africa, man. Africa needs a. One thing with Africa, they gotta unite. They gotta unite with all South and West. You know, they need to unite with their peoples, man. South, West, and East. The North is mostly white and Arab, so I don't even consider them niggas African. I'm gonna be personally honest. Our house in Tether neighborhoods, we don't have projects. I love projects. I'm sorry, Kwame. I love the projects, man. And let me tell you why. Yo, you can get anything in the projects. I could find when I lived in the projects, I was never broke. But once I got out the project, I had a job and all this other shit. I found out what brokenness was. I'm gonna lie, my nigga. I was broke. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I don't got no money. Yeah, I love the projects. You know, projects. Oh man, they can't move into our neighborhood. Them West Africans are they more African than y'all now, nigga. They moving into your project, your hood, Kwame. They moving into your neighborhood, man. I do believe that, you know, but yo, let me land. I'm gonna land, all right. But I'm gonna say this. Oh, let me see what you say. Oh shit, I shook my. All right, let me see. Asian people are just robots. He said Asian people are just robots. Yo, it's just like, I'll be honest with y'all. It's just, I don't think a lot of black people can handle Asian people because they're very disrespectful. And I think they'll undermine black Americans because you're black, you know. They like the dick, yeah. You know, but other than that, I don't think they can hold on to a black man. Because you got to understand, black people will only be there because of their children, you know? It is what it is. They don't have it so either. I think God put so. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yo, my girl used to be like that until I had to put her in place. Like, yo, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Yo, who you think you... The fuck? Because I responded back and she just stopped doing that shit. But it's just when you look at when I be looking at other Asians, because I observe people, yo, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So this black fatigue, I just think it's just another code word for saying nigger. You're a nigger. And you always will be a nigger. Like, that's what I think black fatigue is. I think it's very disrespectful and it's spit in the face to us. So I don't like the word, but I know people use it thinking that they're being high IQ or whatever. I don't even know what fucking IQ is. Intelligence, quality, I don't know. You could have the highest IQ and still be a fucking idiot, you know? Like, Kim Kardashian is technically a lawyer, you know, but she's a fucking dunce, you know? She like dick, you know, but it's just, I don't think, like I said, I wouldn't. Oh shit. Give me 1 second. I forgot to tell Bobby to put my Cash App in the. Oh, that's too late anyways. It's straight. It's too late. It's straight. I do want to say this. Oh shit. I still gotta put it in. Kwame. You do your thing, man. I do want to say this though. Hold on. Cause I gotta put this in live. I be forgetting to put this in the live half the time. That's why I told Bobby to do it. And I'm supposed to put it in the beginning. Now I'm putting it in the end after like damn near everybody's gone. But Yeah, I forgot to put that shit in there. Y'all don't gotta send me anything. I just want y'all to, go buck wild and crazy. I'm just trying to stay consistent on doing it. Oh yeah, that 14th Amendment, that's about to leave immigrants too. They're not the 14th Amendment ain't gonna be for immigrants. It's only gonna be for Black Americans. That's what it was for. It was for freedmen. You know, I do want to say this. I think it's just a disrespectful word for you need StreamYard so people can join your live show. Hey yo, you think give me a second. StreamYard? Does Streamlab do it or do I have to get StreamYard? Actually, Freedman is a lineage. Freedman is a lineage. So you can use it as an identity, but we're supposed to technically use it as a it's like saying African American. We could be like, oh yeah, Freedman, the Freedman. So only StreamYard does live shows? Cause we're doing a live show right now, so that's why. Oh yeah, this is super live right now. But damn, why my camera up that high? There we go. Yeah, street. All right, Freeman is a legal status yeah, it's a lineage. It's technically a lineage. Yeah, it's technically a lineage. So, all right, so this is what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna have y'all go on live. I'm gonna do live shows with y'all too. Ain't paying African. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna pay no Africans. Yeah, Haitians ain't gonna pay no Africans. But the thing, y'all did pay the French, yo. Y'all did pay the French. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna finish. Let me finish. Can't be a lineage. Can't be a legal status. Yes, it can. Africans, Nigerian is a lineage. Oh yeah, I'm Nigerian. It's a lineage. So people use like, oh, Nigerian American, Haitian American. It's a lineage. It's not. It's not really technically a status, but it's a real thing. It's a lineage. Being Haitian is a lineage. You know. Yeah, you can have a different accent and your lineage be different. I do want to say this. All right, I'm gonna say this. I just think it's a different. Hold on. He paid slave owners before he paid our rappers. Abraham didn't pay anybody. Abraham died before that law even passed. That's why it had to wait. I think another 40 years or some shit like that. Bro, time is going tether bashing crazy. Yeah, you be. Yeah, yo, Borrowed Time's doing this thing out here. Kwame, and Borrowed Time's doing their thing. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Yeah, I like where they go at. Y'all good, man. Salute to y'all too, man. Salute to y'all. Kwame and Borrowed Time. Salute. But I want to say this. No, it's a lineage because technically Nigerian is not even 150 years old. Nigeria was named after this white lady named Nigeria. Hold on. I have been on some big Jamaican platforms here on YouTube, and they talk nothing about Pan Africanism or oh shit, he's kind of right about that. I don't remember hearing nobody. Oh, but yo, hold on. They are talking. Yeah, they are talking about paying for deportation. So if you turn yourself in, they give you $1,000. That's instead of That's instead if I turn you in, I get $1,000. So you better off turning yourself in and getting that 1,000. That's why I tell immigrants all the time. It's like, yo, if you're illegal here, yo, just turn yourself in, get that $1,000, go back to your country. Get your citizenship and come back. That's all you could do. You act like y'all on that red. You're on the red line list. Y'all not on the red list, so you're good. I'm not even paying due attention. I think he got me to ask Kwame about those barrel Jamaicans sent home to their village. Oh yeah, with the food and the clothes and shit. Yeah, yo, one of my exes used to do that shit, Kwame. Yo, foreigners do that shit a lot. Does my baby mama family do it? I think my baby mama family does that shit. It's like the little barrels with the tight seal grip on there. They be sending clothes back and everything. Some people send food, man. Yo, I know about that shit. Yeah, they be sending all that shit, Kwame. Yeah, I remember. Gum, food, vegetables. They be sending mad expensive shit. But instead of sending it to the Goodwill, they send it to their country for somebody else to have it on. Yeah, I know about that shit. They do that. Dear Kwame, he said, "I'm not even paying due attention. I think he got mental issues." Y'all niggas is wilding in there. Salute again to Kwame and Borrowed Time, man. They do their thing on here every episode. They do their thing. I do want to say this because I'm about to get off. I took my shower and stuff. I almost took another shower. Jesus Christ, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think just like saying black fatigue. I think that's just a new way of calling me a nigga. Without saying it, or calling me a thug, calling me ghetto or some shit, something negative. Somebody who's trying to demonize or dehumanize me. I think that's what it means, and that's why I don't like that fucking word. I think that word is very disrespectful. It's not. Oh yeah, we tired of all. No, y'all niggas. But let me tell you something. White people have done so much uncivil shit in America, and niggas. Let me tell you something. They think we're supposed to forget about all the fuckery shit that they used to do. Nah, nigga, we ain't forgetting. We gonna tell you all the fuckery shit that y'all niggas used to do. We're gonna tell you like, oh yeah, y'all niggas used to shoot each other over women. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Back in the days, you try to talk to a man's girl, a nigga will slap the shit out of you and say he'll challenge you. He challenge you over his girl. And the nigga will shoot you. The Wild Wild West, nigga. That was the most fucking uncivil time in America. Niggas is out here just shooting niggas for no reason. Shooting niggas cowboys hat off of niggas' heads and shit. Niggas shooting niggas. Yo, niggas poisoning niggas. Bear, yeah. Beating niggas up because, yo, he didn't say hi to him. Yeah. Europeans is very disrespectful, man. Before you have noticed, all of the African people make content about, black Americans. It's true. They make content about black Americans. Kwame, why don't you talk about that? Hold on. Come from nigga. Just let the country be Niger. Yeah, that's what the country is, Kwame. You're right about the country shit. But Kwame, let me ask you a question. Why don't these African like spaces ever say like, yo, why can't we come to a even playing field with black Americans? They always have to shit on us. Cause I got on an African site one time, and when I was saying like, yo, niggas really never called you no African booty scratcher. Niggas got that shit off of A Menace to Society. They were even calling me an African booty scratcher when I was younger. I was like, oh shit, I'm from Africa? I'm an African booty scratcher? Oh man. Yeah, I was called an African booty scratcher. I was called, was it HBO Haitian booty hole and everything. Body odor, whatever. Yeah, I was called everything. Niggas was just joking around. That's how niggas play around when we little. And don't forget, kids were very ruthless back in the days because they're honest. Your breath stink, a kid's gonna be like, yo, your breath smell like pee pee, or your breath smell like doo doo. It's just that's how fucking kids is, you know. But again, salute to Borrowed Time and Kwame and the other people who came in and left. Thank you for this show. I got wrestling school tonight. Oh, my big announcement. So I got in contact with this guy named Khalid, and he's running the reparations of Boston's commission. So I jumped into that, and now I'm part of that activist of Boston's reparations commission in Boston. Well, reparations commission in Boston. I'm a part of that, so definitely, y'all might see me on on the TV and all that other cool shit. And I'm gonna shout Borrowed Time and Kwame and all the rest of y'all out while I'm on TV and stuff. And I gotta talk to. I'm about to jump in. I'm about to start talking to congressmen, congresswomen. I got a few words from Michelle Wu and Ayanna Presley. So when we talk, we're gonna talk. And the reason why I got some words from them, because at the end of the day, people wasn't talking about reparations in Boston until they lost the presidency. So I think that's kind of fraudulent, and I told the guy Khalid, I was like, yo, there's a few things that I have an issue with that, I have an issue with that, that we were all talking about. He's like, yo, we'll all do the live chat and stuff like that and all that cool shit. I was like, all right, cool, we can do that. So I gave him my information and stuff, so I was like, okay, yeah, when we get involved, definitely we could live chat and we could do all this other cool stuff. But yo, we gonna be lit out here. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, we all gonna be lit out here. Yo, I'm an activist for reparations in Boston. That's crazy. And the funny thing about it, yo, all jokes aside, between Kwame, Borrowed Time, who else? Yellowtone from Texas, people from Texas, Mexico, and all that other stuff. Yo, y'all actually encouraged me to go into activists for the reparations in Boston. So definitely, I'm gonna be doing my thing out here for y'all, because I represent y'all too, because y'all watch. So I gotta represent y'all when I do the reparations team thing. I don't even know what to call it. I'm still shocked, like, yo, did I just become an activist? Like, that's what I just said in my head. Like, yo, did I just become a reparation activist in Boston? Like, yo, we've been talking, yo, it's crazy because I've been talking to y'all for probably like 8 months, 9 months. And I was like, yo, let me just go to YouTube. Because I was in Rumble. But I went to YouTube. I was like, yo, let me see how this shit's going to turn out. Let me just go live in YouTube. And the shit went crazy. I was like, oh, y'all started giving me views and everything. Yo, like, yo, I was still starstruck. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, I never got numbers like this. What's going on? So I was like, yo, I don't know. Then after that, I said, yo, let me put some more time into certain things. So there's going to be 3 things I'm going to be doing. The activism stuff, wrestling, podcasting, and probably my media stuff. Well, media, like the podcasting and the short films and stuff, and activism and indies wrestling. So, hey, yo, I'm going to New Jersey next week, too. So I might be out for a few days. I might come back on Memorial's Day and do a Memorial's Day show because I'm going to be in New Jersey gambling because that's another career that I do. I play blackjack. And I'm actually good at it, so make a little bit of money, so. But, hey, yo, I had a great time with y'all, especially with Borrowed Time and Kwame. Thank you. I appreciate it. Live chat is lit right now because of y'all, but thank you. I appreciate it. they always put on a good. One thing I'm gonna tell you, Kwame always put on a good show, and also Borrowed Time. They always put good shows on in a live chat. So if you ever see them going crazy, if y'all want to join in, they don't mind. They do this shit on a daily basis. That's how lit they are. I've been telling them to get their own show, but salute to y'all. We celebrating Sunday, Haitian Flag Day. We going to start. Hey yo, salute to Haitian Flag Day, man. Do y'all thing, man. If I was in New York, I would come out, man. But I'm gonna be in. Oh, do they got one in New Jersey? Cause I'm going next week, not this week, but next week I'm going to. I'll be in New Jersey next week, but if they got it in New Jersey, yeah, I'll go and stuff. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I do the blackjack thing, but yo, thank y'all. I appreciate it, and yo, salute to Haitian Flag Day. That shit's this Sunday, right? Kwame, it's this Sunday, right? Yeah, salute to Haitian Flag Day. If it's this Sunday, go out, show out, come out, have fun. Definitely get some of that good Haitian food. They do make good Haitian food, the authentic kind. So yeah, enjoy yourself. FBA might come out. Yeah, New Jersey strip close at 3. Oh, I'm going. Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna be in there. Yes, sir. May 18th. That's this week. Oh, I'm gonna be still in Boston, so I'll probably go to the one in Boston on Saturday. Oh no, I'll be in Maine Saturday. I'll try to make it here after work on Sunday. I do a double, but if it's still up and going, I'll just have to drive like 35 minutes to Boston. That's it. But I'm gonna be in Boston more before this, cause there's gonna be another thing too. I'm gonna go. Oh, yo. Also too, I'm gonna go live when I'm gonna be at the city hall and stuff. Yo. So we're gonna be doing our thing. We're gonna be doing the reparation things. And yo, I forgot the dude who told me to go on the Tariq Nasheed space. I did that 2 days ago. I was there. Yo, I actually said a few things. So now, was it eat some black rice and Haitian patties? All right, cool. Definitely. That should be lit. Yo, Haitian food is bomb, man. Yo, salute to Haiti. Definitely barbecue. Salute to barbecue, the freedom fighter. He's a freedom fighter. We don't look at him as no enemy. He's a freedom fighter. He's fighting for the country. So salute for Haitian Flag Day, barbecue, and all the good and cool Haitian people out there. Salute everybody. Y'all take care. I probably might see you later on. I don't know. I got wrestling school. But other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow before I go to hope y'all reparation. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Kwame. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll come down to New York and see you once I get that reparation, man. Then we'll go down to Atlanta. Me and you, Borrowed Time, we're going to Atlanta and go get some lemon pepper chickens from Magic City. Yeah. But salute to y'all. Thanks, Kwame. I appreciate that. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh, yeah. On Twitter, there's a bus. I'll send it to y'all next time, and I'll put it in the I'll put it in the description, but I also will put it in the comments. I need y'all to follow them, just to support them, because they kind of down bad right now. I didn't know. I'm new to this right now, so I'm trying to get enough followings for them. But definitely, yo, you're gonna see me on there. I'll definitely, it'll be on YouTube, and I'll be like, yo. We'll do a show on it and stuff and tell you how it was. But thank y'all, and y'all enjoy y'all day today.